Welcome to Projects for All. My name's Mike, and today we got Skil's Autohammer to check out. 12 volts, brushless, looks pretty cool. I've wanted to look at it for a long time, and you guys occasionally ask for it. One of you let me know, $45 on Prime days, so I ordered one. Let's get in here. We'll have a quick look at this simple tool, and then we'll nail a whole bunch of stuff together. Come on. All right, 5-year warranty, as with everything Skil makes. This is the kit. Comes with a 2 amp hour battery, which I pre-charged, of course. There's your auto hammer. Very cool. Clicky switch. Comes with the jump charger. 2 amp hour battery with the cover. Love the cover, man. I don't know why all companies don't do that. Fully charged. Has the USB-A, old school USB for charging your phone or anything you want. So works as a power bank too. And the cover makes it look a little bit less like a battery for a drill, which is always cool. I was happy to see it comes with a belt clip. Your bank of instruction manuals. I do believe you have to register the tool for the warranty. Yeah, 5-minute charging, charge mobile devices. Sits up nicely. It has a 3-position head. Press the button, 45 degrees or so, straight on. Nice blue LED for seeing what you're doing. Retractable, so you can hammer all the way, but it also holds the nail in. Not much to look at with this one. You got trigger lock. It is essentially a little miniature version of this. This is obviously a pneumatic air hammer, but the concept is pretty much the same. Got a slot and a threaded hole there, so we can put our belt clip on. Personally, I think everything should come with a belt clip, or almost everything. Perfect, very nice. So I went and grabbed a variety of nails, and I have a small confession to make with this one is I'm not 100% sure in my day-to-day normal life what I would use this for. Of course, as a reviewer, that doesn't stop me from wanting to look at it, and you guys might have a practical use for it, but the reality for me is I don't swing a hammer that often, and I own, I don't know, like 5 nail guns. So 5 nail guns and a variety of screws. The section of nails in your local store, this one being Home Depot, is pretty much an end cap now. I mean, it's like one shelving section in a whole giant aisle full of screws. So we got 3.5-inch patio deck nails, the spiral type. I'm gonna go ahead and call that a screw. You call it whatever you want. I had no idea if it would do a staple, but we're gonna find out. Good old common bright smooth shank nails, 3.5 inches. And just for fun, the masonry spikes, these are 3.5 inches. And we got a cinder block, and we're gonna find out if this little 12-volt tool can drive one of these bad boys into a cinder block. Should be interesting. Little panel nails. Be interesting to see if you could actually drive one of these little tiny guys. The last 2 times I used an actual claw hammer was the flashing coming off the house, the aluminum flashing around doorways and things getting loose. And when we go to Home Depot on Saturdays in the morning and my kid gets super excited for those little projects that they have. But honestly, that was him swinging the hammer, not me. All the wood and lumber we're gonna use in this video is from my collection of warped stuff. This one, I didn't feel comfortable running a fat dado doing a table saw video, so pretty much all the lumber you see in this is nice and warped, so if you see some wiggling around and moving and stuff, then that's why. I figured what a good opportunity to burn through some of this not so great lumber we got flipping around here. So magnetic collet is what they said. And magnetic it is. It's a 3.5-inch common bright nail. I'm gonna do, Let's hold on to the nail. Well, that ain't playing around. I'm gonna enjoy messing around with this thing. It doesn't. Look at that. Knock the knot right out of it. Let's see if it'll go through the knot. I should have mentioned this is green treated. I went right through that knot and into the back side of that one. That one ain't having it, so these little 1-inch wallboard brad nails. I don't think the magnetic part of this, other than not losing it, is gonna really help us drive it. Especially something this small. So let's see what happens. Yeah, that works. And we got into the wood pretty good, but it drove the nail. It's easy to start. You just give it a little tap of the trigger. I mean, it takes a little practice, just like swinging a real hammer. I hate to admit it, but I don't even know where my claw hammer is. That works too. The old 4-pounder works actually pretty good. Yeah, these two, 4-pounder, this one Autohammer, it actually caused more damage to the wood with the Autohammer than I did with the pretty ridiculous 4-pounder. Not bad. About 3/4 inch wire nails. I don't know, man. That is mighty small. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's gonna go bad. Gonna go bad. Oop. Yeah, these little ones are kind of a challenge. Although that one seems to want to stick in there pretty good. Let's see. Maybe I can just drive it this way. Oh, screwed that one up. All right, well, so far, I'm going to say 3/4 inch pin nails, probably not your best option with this. Patio and deck nails. A little more of a challenge. Let's find out. Just like that air hammer, probably not a bad idea. That was pretty awesome, actually. Let's do that again. Two hands would be better. That one doesn't want to sit flush. I'm not going to lie to you here. This is pretty fun and works better than I expected. We're still at 4 bars. Fence staples might just not work out at all. I don't know. Find out here. Oof, man, these are rough. I mean, they're fence staples, but because I haven't seen a fence staple in a while, they look pretty snazzy in the picture. It's like when you order something from McDonald's, you know? Oh, that works. Unlike a nail that gets obviously stuck in there and it helps you out, the staple is too wide and is pushing this back and then sliding off. I assume that's what would happen, but you know, if this is what you got to use and you got a couple of these to drive, it'll do it. Well, here we are. Cinder block, 2x4, for attaching wood to cinder block, mortar joints, brick walls, and fresh concrete. Yep, that's going to be a challenge. Does it fit? It does not. It doesn't fit in there. It's gonna be more of a challenge because we're gonna be playing that game. Well, we'll give it a shot. I don't have much hope for this, but not too many in a pound for these. Still at 4 bars. Cut masonry nail. Let's give her a shot. I don't even think it's gonna go through the 2x4. Yeah, this is gonna be all freaking day. The 4-pounder will do it. Sorta. Obviously in this video we're being pretty silly, but here's a 3 1/4 off the strip from my framing nailer. I take a screw in. But if you have a use for this, it works pretty good. It really does. You guys tell me, what would you use this thing for? Is it worth it? For 45 bucks, I had fun. Let me know in the comments what you think. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.